Hi everyone, ciao ragazzi, welcome back to another matchday vlog. It's a Thursday, it's the last round of the European group stages, and tonight we're going to Raków Częstochowa against Atalanta Bergamo. So for any new viewers, why am I going to Raków? First reason, they're playing here in Sosnowiec, which is like 50 minutes away. Second reason, I bought the tickets in a bundle. And the third reason is, as a Dutch person with a Dutch passport, going tonight to Legia will not be the smartest and the healthiest thing to do. So yeah, that's why Raków. It's Rakov's last chance to play European football in the second half of the season. Group D is it's kind of already decided between Atalanta and Sporting, but it's about place 3. Sturm Graz and Raków have the same amount of points, so a win should see Raków to the Conference League, and even a draw could help, but that's depending if Sporting will win against Sturm Graz. Kickoff is at the same time, so I'll definitely keep an eye on the score of the other game, but it will not be an easy match, of course. Raków got basically destroyed last weekend against Jagiellonia. The defense looked very unstable, let's say that. A lot of defensive mistakes there. And Atalanta were on a bad streak, but they recovered from that last weekend with an impressive 3-2 win against AC Milan. And I'm also expecting they will not give up the first place to Sporting, because it means, you know, you drop into a round further in the knockout stages. But Atalanta is missing some experience in the back, with Toloi and Palobino injured. Also Skamaka is out, I think. So there could be some opportunities. We'll have to see. Anyways, it's still several hours to kick off. I'm going to the gym now. So see each other in Sosnowiec.
Exactly.
So this is a new grass. I think it's just 2 games old or something. 2 weeks old. All the way from Hungary. So my match prediction, I just brought some Italians to their away sector because they were lost in Sosnowiec. They told me they're gonna play under 23 players. So the odds are in favor of Raków. So let's see. I personally think maybe a draw. So that was a very unglamorous end to Rakow's European adventure. But yeah, they needed a win. Atalanta didn't. And they stayed back, very compact, let Raków come, and then hit them on the counter. And it seems even the second team of Atalanta is still capable of hitting people on the counter, very efficient. I would say that over the entire game Raków did deserve a goal, but did they deserve to win? No. Defense again, same as against Jagiellonia, ball over the top, just between the goalkeeper and the defensive line. At least Raków can now focus completely on the domestic season, and perhaps even get European football again next year, because that's a bit doubtful at the moment. For Atalanta with that win, they're guaranteed first place. Sporting also won, but Atalanta still had some points in advantage. So they'll skip around. But yeah, it looks they look like a decent team. Very interesting players also. And Dopo and De Ketelaere were very interesting players to watch on the ball and also without the ball. So yeah, looks like a very good team. I hope they can get their Serie A season also a bit on track. But I'm expecting them to go pretty far into the Europa League. Anyways, that was it for me for Raków and Europa League football. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see each other in the weekend. Bye bye.